Namaskar. I am Sambara Bhumaya, Dharmakarta Sahakara Dharma Peetam. Sahakara Dharma Peetam, it is propagating the cooperative philosophy and its working among the public and the cooperators. Sir, dear Honorable Parliament members, once again, Pranam. Sir, I have the Sahakara Dharma Peetam I have already submitted through mail to your good self the memorandum on the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Amendment Bill 2022 and requesting your goodness to withdraw the two sections, that is 26 and 63 in that bill, which are violating the Constitution and the orders of the Honorable Supreme Court and the principles of cooperatives. So, once again, I would like to remind that, sir, the proposed bill, particularly the section 26 and section 63, which are violating, which are the Constitution. As per the Constitution, Article 12, which defines the properties of the government. In a judgment, Honorable Supreme Court said that the cooperatives will not come under the purview of the Article 12. That means cooperatives are not the properties of the government. Just like cooperative system is also a system like private sector. That is why our National Development Council in 1950, it is resolved that the economy should be developed through the private sector and public sector and the cooperative sector. So, further the definition in the terminology of the economic system, the cooperative system is called the inclusive growth strategy, whereas for the private sector it is called exclusive growth strategy. So, it is established that the cooperative system is an independent economic system. But the 26 says that the investors given a shares in the cooperatives, that means they are becoming a member of the society. It is against that, sir. For example, sir, there are two brothers, big brother and small brother. So, big brother is running the business very well, and the second brother is not, he is doing, but as per the occasions, as per the situation prevailed. But could the government bring an act that to include the big brother in the business of the small brother? Could the government of India bring an act for that? No, it can't. No, it can't be. In the same way, the government cannot bring an act directing the cooperatives to include the other economic system and in the cooperative system. So, it is violating the cooperative constitution. Further, the Supreme Court given a judgment in October 22 that the members will join as a human beings. Investors are not allowed in the cooperatives. So, investors have no right, have no right to become a member in the cooperative system. The Supreme Court has given a judgment. Further, section 40, article 43 defines that cooperatives are autonomous organizations. So when there is a perfect constitutional directions, further fundamental right 19G says that citizens have a right to do the business he like. So this is a business cooperative. The less privileged the people join together and do the cooperative business. So how the government parliament bring an act not to do, and you do that business by joining the investors? So it is violating the constitution and the cooperative principles, sir. So apart from, I am humbly submitting to the respected parliament subbill that, sir, it is the cooperative system, cooperative assets, the share capital of the cooperatives, like share capital in IFCO, CRIPCO, NAFED and all in cooperative banks. The share capital and the assets of the cooperative system is the sacrifices of the 13,000 farmers, 13 crores farmers, the downtrodden and the rural artisans. It is the bundle of fire. It is a sacrifice. How that share capital farmed? The member who needs 10 rupees, he puts a 1 rupee in that society. That means is a piecemeal. He left the piecemeal from his hungry as a share capital in the society. Is it not a fire bundle of the needy people? So it is not an investment. It is a fire bundle. It is a needy. It is a pavitramaina. It is a fund which has a precious characteristics of that one. So the assets of the cooperatives are the fire bundle of the sacrifices of the 13 crores people of India, the user members. So by the act of this 26 and 63, what happening? The investor becoming a shareholder by merely taking one share. It may be 10 rupees, it may be 100 rupees. Since the share capital, share amount is not changed in the cooperative system, whereas in the private system in 1956 one company which is established in a type of fertilizer having share rupees 10 rupees, today its share value might be 1000 or more. But in the cooperative sector, 10 rupees in 1956, today also 10 rupees would be like that only. It won't change the value of the share value. What this act says, the members, investors could be allotted shares of that society. That means the investor taking the 1000 rupees property for rupees 10 only. How is this? Is it not unjustifiable, sir? Sir, this is adharma. In our Bharatiya mythology and the system we are following, we have a confidence in dharma. If dharma is intentionally followed adharma, certainly he will be punished. In the same way, it is adharma, no? if you are allowing the parliament subbules, the members of parliament are the forefront guardians of the Dharma to protect the properties of the people of India, intentionally knowing that you are allowing, the parliament members are allowing the investor to drag the properties of the less privileged, the downtrodden, the rural artisan, the farmers' assets worth for mere worth. Is it not adharma, sir? So, what I am appealing to your good self, sir, if intentionally we do adharma, we will be have a repercussions in our life. I humbly requesting. It is I want to remind as a who have a confidence, who have a faith in the Dharma. I request you, sir, don't switch on to the adharma. Intentionally, no, I am not the part of the this act and the government. No excuse, sir. What is your struggle to protect it? So, even in the power, those who are supporting the bill, supporting the government, who are in the power and who are in the opposition, everybody has a responsibility. How? If intentionally adharma is followed, it amounts, they will be punished. They will be the nature take its own course. That is why humbly requesting you, do not allow this nature to take course. Sir, you are the protector of the people of India. Of course, the parliament have the right to do the act. What is the right? What is the act that one you are doing? You are snatching the downtrodden people's assets and giving to the investor with a mere cost and dismantling the cooperative system of the masses, of the user members. Is it not adharma, sir? So, certainly it is adharma. So, to remind your kindness, sir, and to the benefit of you and the people of India and that dharma to prevail, don't let the wisdom prevail on us and let not pass the parliament the bill. If the bill is passed, I am sure the history will not accept, will not give a, will not permit us, will take its course. So, we have to repent. The next generation will not excuse us. This much I request you humbly for the benefit of the society and benefit of the your career. Do not allow to pass that bill. Kindly remove the two sections from the bill. Namaskar.